Hello and welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. Today we're going to put a close to the Izzet Spellweaving deck. We did a slightly better run. Well, I'm definitely much happier with how it went this time, but there are still some things that we could fix. So first off, we can somehow confirm that sideboard Sahili is not exactly pulling her weight. Sorry, there's no Felidar. There's no Felidar Guardian to bounce. So likewise, Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Actually, she is okay, I guess, but I would more likely put her in the sideboard. Speaking of things that are not okay, we really need to bring back Bloodwater Entity. Sorry, the Gitu Chronicler experiment kind of failed. It's a shame. That was common. It's something that would have been great. Let's kill those. Okay, filter's gone. Yeah, Bloodwater Entity. It's a shame because Bloodwater Entity is an uncommon, but it is effective. So we will put that back. So what would we rather have? Actually, a Braid is okay if we run into a more how do you say, not exactly combat, more aggressive matchup. But I'm thinking in the long run I would rather put a Braid in the sideboard, actually have some counter spells in the main board. We're a little less all in at this point, but it's still better. At this point, yeah, I would much rather have disallow or even censor, but I'm gonna leave it as disallow for now. Wait. Okay, I really wish there's an undo function. What did I accidentally delete? Oh dear, I actually forgot. Okay, this is a bit embarrassing, but let's see if I can. Oh yeah, we can use the visual spoiler since we haven't saved anything yet. Definitely kept the Arch of Oraska. Deleted the Braid. Oh, Blink of an Eye. Okay, so let's go back to that. Oh, that is there. A Braid goes to the main board. Put the disallows in. I know I deleted something accidentally. Or am I just dreaming? Hold on, let's check. Adeliz. Yeah. You'd think I'd get the grip with what my deck does at this point. So definitely put the 2 copies of Adeliz here. A third copy would be great. I believe it's actually doable. I'm actually happy with the Gitu Lava Runner. Happy with Champion of Wits. Riddle form. I don't know. The matchups I get, it tends to get killed. Problem is Fatal Push is still a thing. And sometimes it does nothing but scry. I kind of want another wizard in this slot. Let's see what we got. There is a cheap wizard that I kind of glossed over last time. No, not the. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff from M19 coming up. That would. And they kind of probably want to fix this up. I'm pretty sure we don't have both of these. Probably someone jumped the gun a bit in putting it up. I would definitely put the new tree to cast 2/2 with a bounce attached wizard on that. That one would really fit well here. In fact, if I could put that in, add a few more, put that in, I would probably put Naban in as well. Nothing like taking advantage of those trick enter the battlefield abilities. But for the time being, no, I don't want No, Seeker of Insight's very weak. There's a Omen Speaker would be a nice one to put in when core set 19 comes along. Nimble Obstructionist might fit as well. No, not Shade. Spellweaver Eternal. This one is quite aggressive. Again, because it's I guess the reason I skipped this over is because Chain Whirler. That's probably also the reason why I dropped Siren Storm Tamer. So probably something. I guess we probably should just make it the third Adeliz. She is a removal magnet anyway. So if I were to make changes to the deck, it would be like this. So let's analyze the deck a bit. Let's see how now that we move some things around, let's see how does the mana base go. In fact, we're running a full play set for this allows at this point. If we're still heavy red, and nope, we're not anymore. We're actually heavier blue. So we will have to adjust likewise. So 10, 8, adjust the deserts. Actually, now that I think of it, the deserts were a weak point here. Sure, they drew us a card, but they always. If I wanted the tap land, I want something that I can take more advantage of. I would much rather have a Memorial to Genius in the blue slot, since it does allow us to draw cards, and we're not exactly running that many Hieroglyphic Illuminations. So I would drop those. I would drop the Fervent, but not for. Probably put in the second Arch of Oraska. So try to think why is. Actually, I'm not too happy with the disallow plan. Here's a problem issue I just realized. Let's say we are on the draw, our opponent gets to go first, and they are the aggressive deck. Disallow is going to be really late. Then again, so would Censor. So would Censor. Actually, disallow would be better in this case. So if we're fighting against a really aggressive deck, we're hoping to have our Lightning Strikes, our Shocks. We're hoping to have those up in the front. So why are we probably just drop back down to one Arch for the time being. Let's check our deck again. I guess Disallow is really the best spell for now, because at least it counters a lot of things. But in my experience, I have not used it outside of the counter target spell function. So 25 lands, correct. 2 Riddle form. Still not happy with Riddle form, but I would rather just leave it as Riddle form for now. Definitely, we will have more wizards when Core 19 comes around. They're also significantly cheaper in that sense. So we'd probably be able to adjust some of the deck likewise. Well, this is how I think we would run Izzet Spellweaving nowadays. And yeah, I guess that's how the deck goes. So we learned a few things along the way. Basically, we kind of tuned it up even more. That also kind of means I really need to get a good grip on what the meta is. Anyway, that's it for this episode for now. If you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be proceeding with our next deck. It's actually the first deck that we encountered. It's the Azorius Ascension deck. I've taken a few practice runs with an attempted update, so we'll be taking a look at it shortly. So hope to see you guys again. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys again next time.